Happy New Year, everybody! Welcome to the most insane, action-packed E-Fed on the internet, the return of innocence. This is the Undercard, Season 9, Giants and Monsters. If you're unfamiliar with what this show is, then you haven't been paying attention for 8 entire seasons, but that's okay. We welcome in new people that want to experience this magic that is the show. It is a completely simulated CPU versus CPU wrestling show, weekly episodes, and today, on the premiere of Season 9, we have 3 number 1 contender matches and 3 title matches, and we're going to go over the roster real quick just so you know who is in, and later we will find out who wins. Let's look at the women's roster, starting alphabetically with Abaddon, Awesome Kong, Harley Quinn from the DC Universe and Suicide Squad, Alexa Bliss, from the Marvel Universe. We got Scarlet Witch. We've got WWE Hall of Famer Ivory. We've got Roxy Laveau, the Voodoo Queen, and the Midnight Diva. She's here too. We have the big bad Lady Frost from TNA / ROH. I believe she's in ROH as well right now. Then for the tag division, we got 2 Live Crew. That's Road Dogg and R-Truth. We have A-Train and Nathan Jones. The big boys are out, obviously. It's a season of Giants and Monsters, so we have to have them in here. We've got Demolition, Smash, and Axe. We have Grundy and Bane, also from the DC Universe. They are together in the tag division. Then we have the Monster Mafia, the return of Ethan Page. This is his second time in the undercard and second time in the tag division, this time finally with his partner Josh Alexander. Then we've got Willie Mack and Rich Swann. And of course, in our main division, basically the heavy weights, or should I say super heavyweights in the main roster. It's The Big Show. Then we have Kevin Nash, Heidenreich, Braun Strowman, Mojo Rawley, Godzilla is making his debut today in the main event. Geralt of Rivia, one of the most requested characters for this show. We've got the Monster, Abyss, the Murder Hawk Monster, Lance Archer. We have the legendary Japanese Ultraman. We've got returning Season 8 champion Luke Cage. The big, bad Bam Bam Bigelow. Then, the party peacock himself, Dalton Castle, who is a monster asshole. Then we have Marvel's own Blade, the Daywalker. Who better to deal with monsters than Blade? And also a monster ego with Dolph Ziggler. And of course, finally, rounding out Season 9 is the Toxic Avenger. Some crazy characters, and I can't wait for this show to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the card. This is Undercard Season 9, Giants and Monsters. We have to do the intro. We have to go over the roster every season just so you know what the hell is going on. And kicking off January, of course, number 1 contender, Big Show versus Braun Strowman. Here in the undercard, wins matter, and there is a ranking system in the Discord. So if you join there, you can actually see who's in and who wins. And the winner of this will face whoever is decided as the champion next week. Then we've got the Tag Team Championship on the line as randomly selected 2 Live Crew will face against Willie Mack and Rich Swann. Then we've got some big bad ladies brawling it out for you here today in a number 1 contender match for the Women's Championship. It's Awesome Kong versus Lady Frost. Then we've got Blade versus Bam Bam Bigelow in undercard action. And more tag team matches. It's Smash and Axe Demolition versus Grundy and Solomon. Then it's Geralt of Rivia making his illustrious debut versus the big, sexy Kevin Nash, standing at 7 feet plus. And of course, the women must have their title match. It is Scarlet Witch versus Alexa Bliss for the women's championship. And the final match of the day, the main event, ladies and gentlemen, no more delay. Godzilla is here backstage, trampling over buses and parked cars. He will take on the current, reigning, defending Season 8 winner, champion, Luke Cage, the Bulletproof, versus the King of Monsters. Let's start the damn show. It's Big Show versus Braun Strowman, kicking off Season 9 of Giants and Monsters. That was like a 6-minute intro, but if you're watching on YouTube, you can click in the description. There's timestamps there. Referee this season is actually Mick Foley, who participated last season. That's Season 8, which was all about hardcore combat. So who better to be here and deal with some monsters than the hardcore legend, Mick Foley, as, Braun Strowman cannot lift the Big Show. If anyone can, I would assume, oh God! He just tossed him outside. I would assume Braun Strowman can do it. Why are there countouts? We don't like that. Botch! Well, that's gonna throw a wrench into our plans here. There's not supposed to be countouts there, Mick Foley. Do you even know what you're doing? I don't remember if I can change that after a match. Because we need winners here today. I mean, I guess somebody could win by countout, which would probably be a first time here in the Undercard as the Big Show. Oh, just frying pan slaps against the chest of the monster, Braun Strowman, who got knocked down there in the corner and a kick to the leg. I would say the strategy of keeping the big man down, but they're both absolute giants. The Big Show, almost 380 pounds, and Braun Strowman is the only guy that kind of matches him in height at 7'2". That's monstrous, to say the least, and again, getting tossed away. Big Show just throwing him off, going for a strike there. Sledgehammer to the back. Big Show's down, back up. Here we go. Welcome to the Giants and Monsters Spear! Signature spear by the Big Show. The crowd is going crazy as Big Show takes a look at what could be a long season for him, but if he wins this one, he will become #1 contender. Wrenching on the neck. Referee Mick Foley gonna check. Make sure there's no submissions here. 4 minutes into the first match of what's gonna be 16 episodes of non-stop action here live on Twitch and later posted on YouTube. So yeah, once again, go check out the YouTube if you miss anything. The VODs will be up on the Twitch, but it's alright. If you watch it later, that's fine. I appreciate it. Either way, off the ropes, Braun Strowman with the tackle. The train is running over, and Big Show counters back. And now a foot DDT. Oop, reversal from the ground. Back to their feet. Two giants colliding here to start the year of the dragon. And the dragons are technically a monster. Rope break there by Mick Foley. Good call by the referee. And there's the KO. The KO punch, the weapon of mass destruction. Will that take out Braun Strowman? No, kick out at 2. And here's the first finisher of Season 9, the choke slam, the legendary choke slam from Big Show. Will Braun Strowman power out? Oh, and he barely did at 2. And another knockout punch, but the ropes might be there. 1, 2. Mick Foley says it's all good. And Braun Strowman somehow still alive after getting punched in the jaw by the fist of Big Show, which is basically the size of a small car. For the love of all that's holy. And now a bear hug. Big Show trying to crush the ribs of Braun Strowman, but Braun Strowman, literally one of the strongest men on the planet, competes in a world's strongest man competition and just power slammed the Big Show in the center of the ring. 1 count. Big Show doesn't give a fuck about your finish. Knee to the gut. Down in the corner. 10 minutes into the show, and this is just our first match. Stay with us. Stay tuned for title matches later, and of course our main event, Godzilla versus Luke Cage. Chokeslam again. Cover. Pressing him down to the mat, making sure those shoulders stay down at a 2.5. Kicked out of 2 chokeslams. Oh my God. That would kill me. If that happened to me, I'd be dead right now. And no! Braun Strowman is just so tough. He's knocked over 18 wheelers and a suplex reversal there in the center of the ring. Bear hug.
Give up.
Will Braun give up?
Give up.
Will Braun tap out?
Give up. Give up.
Mick Foley's asking the questions, and Braun Strowman answers with a no. Tried to tackle him there, didn't work out. Oh, backbreaker. More damage being delivered by the Big Show. All offense in the side of, well, it's the Big Show. Sledgehammer knocks down the Big Show, and Strowman getting tackled and tripped there. Against the ropes, into the corner. Knee to the gut. Strowman wrenching over with a gut wrench. And exhausted, I would say. The longer this match goes, I don't know who it would favor because they're both so heavy. Oh, body splash. Awkward landing for Strowman, and it may have taken more out of him than it did out of his opponent there. And here's the call for another chokeslam, but decides to go for a cover instead. Mick Foley with the 2. Long 2 count. Strowman trying to keep him away with a strike. Off the ropes. Again with the tackle. And the Strowman train is out of control. It's off the rails, and it's all happening here live. Power slam by the big monster that says, come and get these hands. 1, 2, and the Big Show kicks out of a finish. We've seen so many finishers here. The choke slam versus that running power slam. And I don't know which does more damage, but I can tell you right now, it's happening again, and our ring has been reinforced, so don't worry about it. Elbow drop. Going for a hopeful 3, and no! Big Show kicks out. And a running power slam by Strowman, and once Strowman gets going, he does not stop. Center of the ring, no excuses, no bullshit, just a kick out at 2.5. Punch! Big punch, the biggest punch in the world. The largest athlete in the world is officially the number 1 contender. Well, Big Show wins. Wow, that was crazy. Holy poop. Now, hold on. Can I? How do I turn this off? I guess I can't turn that off. Yeah. Oh, it's okay. We'll just hope that nobody gets counted out, I guess. I don't know. It might have changed my settings after I saved. But, hey, the show must go on. And now, starting with the tag team title match, it is 2 Live Crew, Road Dogg and R-Truth versus Willie Mack and Rich Swann.
Fight.
I thought this would be a really funny team to finally have in the show. Road Dogg and R-Truth may be a little bit comedic, but when it comes down to it, experience is obviously in their corner here. Willie Mack and Rich Swann, a young team, but Willie Mack is definitely one of the fastest people on the roster. Despite his huge size, he can run at like 30 miles per hour. He can do moonsaults and backflips and all kinds of athletic things that will blow your mind. And Road Dogg's going to have to deal with that as he suplexes him to the outside. Mick Foley was going to do a count, and we say, no, don't do it. Don't get DQ'd. I hope DQ's not on. I don't even know what the rules are anymore. Anything's supposed to go here in the undercard. This is going to be an interesting first episode here in Season 9 if Mick Foley's going to be judging this in a way we didn't expect. And jumping suplex by Willie Mack, and now Rich Swann was tagged in, so he is legal in this tag team title match. Champions must be decided here live today, and then next week the first line of defenses, and then from then on every other week we'll have title matches. That's how it works here. Double team and the punches to the face of Rich Swann as R-Truth was holding him back, and now R-Truth, who everybody thinks is nothing but a joke, with a hip toss, but I think today it's all business for him, and he's been a multiple-time champion before. He was the first African-American NWA champion, so that's a huge accomplishment. Leg drop did not connect as Rich Swann moved out of the way. Backdrop. Now R-Truth dragging him across the canvas. These tag team matches usually go the distance and take a long time. Oh my God, what a cutter by Rich Swann. Huge counter move and a tag to Willie Mack, who just got kicked in the head. Fell right over. Uh-oh, double super kick. Welcome to total nonstop action, dude.
5 minutes gone.
From behind, Bulldog. There was a reversal, and Willie Mack was going to run towards him, but R-Truth back to his feet. Enziguri kick to the side of the head. Tag to Road Dogg. Who better than the D-O-double-G? The shit talker, one of the greatest on the microphone. And obviously, with a wealth of knowledge of how tag team matches go, part of D-Generation X. And here, raining down some fists in the corner. Willie Mack still on his feet. He's a big man, hard to take down. Suplex. And a fireman's carry to follow up off the ropes. Ooh, daddy. The big bad shuffle shaky knee. A signature move by Road Dogg. I'm glad we got to see it here today. Going for another double team move, but Rich Swann and Willie Mack got knocked down there. Rich Swann going toe-to-toe, and this is our first exchange of blows in Season 9, and Rich Swann chopped him down, stomped on him, gonna follow up and try to continue damage, but got caught by a suplex. And when you have nothing but a wealth of knowledge and so much experience, you just have an easy advantage. I mean, Road Dogg's wrestled everybody. He's been wrestling for longer than I think Rich Swann has been alive, and a tag to R-Truth. And I'm sure R-Truth is the kind of person that... Oh, shaky knee to the back of the neck. I'm sure R-Truth is the type of person that Rich Swann looks up to, but right now, he's got to focus on getting a cover. Nice attempt. One. Referee Mick Foley here in Season 9. Gotta make sure that people are getting back to their corners. All tags are legal. Tag team rules apply. And a double super kick again. And a pump handle slam. There was the finisher by Road Dogg. Poked to the eyes of Willie Mack. And he can't see where he is right now. He doesn't know what's going on. And if he doesn't get up, he's not going to become champion. I think that's just how it's going to be. Jumping DDT in the corner. And off the ropes, another signature shaky knee. No. He didn't get to land it. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. That was gross. Willie Mack, desperation. Strike to the side of the head. Fall away slam. Get out of here, boy. Kick to the lower extremities. Sledgehammer might still be in play, but they might opt not to use it. Oh, boy, pay dirt. Did not connect. The little Jimmy, I believe, is what R-Truth calls that. That's his imaginary friend. R-Truth is a weird guy. If you don't watch wrestling, it's hard to explain that he's kind of crazy. and he doesn't know what's going on. He's an idiot. Oh, but he almost became a champion. He was a half a second away there. Fist drop. And now R-Truth with a critical! Oh my god, he's out! Willie Mack got knocked out by the little Jimmy. Exactly at 12 minutes, we've got new tag champions. And I'm going to have to update. I'm going to have to update this command we have, exclamation point undercard. If you're watching on Twitch, you can see what the show's all about and who the current champions are, but we're going to have to save that data. Officially new tag team champions starting off season 9, 2 live Krew. Next, we have women's action as Awesome Kong faces off against Lady Frost. And if you have not seen Awesome Kong in action, you are in for a treat. She is the epitome of a giant. She's a plus-size badass that will powerbomb anybody, and I mean anybody. I'm very excited. I'm a big fan of Awesome Kong, so here we go. I try, as the commentator and the manager of the show, I try not to sway my opinion. I try to be unbiased, but obviously in this match, I got to root for my favorite. Awesome Kong ducking under Lady Frost there. And Lady Frost is trying to start winter here. Unfortunately, where I'm at, there's like global warming or something. We haven't even gotten snow yet this year. And this year just started, so Happy New Year. I hope everybody's waking up without a hangover. And I hope everybody has a safe day today. Be careful out there, kids. Wrist hold. Locking, trying to escape out of it. And Lady Frost now with control. And this technical style is definitely going to help Lady Frost. But when it comes to power, I'm not sure anybody in the women's division can match up with Awesome Kong. I mean, look at the size of her. She towers over Lady Frost, and Lady Frost is not a small person. Roll up did not hit through all of it. Not even a 1 count there. Awesome Kong with a slap to the chest. And Lady Frost getting dropped on her shoulder. The ice has cracked, and I think Awesome Kong smells blood in the frozen waters. Snap suplex. Here we are, center of the ring. Lady Frost trying to just throw something. Throw hands. Fujiwara armbar.
Give up.
Breaks out of it. Elbow strike. Exchange of blows in the women's division. That's what we like to see. And a headbutt. Just knocks her right down. Ooh! Quick kick. Gotta stay aware. Gotta have that ring presence, and you definitely want to keep your eyes on Awesome Kong. Can't allow her to get any momentum, because if she does, she's just gonna start using those power moves or that spinning back fist, and you'll be in a lot of trouble. Scoop slam! That's huge for Lady Frost to pull off this early in the match, and there you go. There's a move for you too. Snap suplex again by Awesome Kong. One of the most dominant women in wrestling history. Running clothesline, just powered through. TNA Hall of Famer. And definitely, I would say, changed wrestling for women forever. When there was like pretty divas having bikini contests, Awesome Kong was having one of the greatest feuds I've ever seen with Gail Kim. It was a time to be alive, and oh no, there it is! The falling final bomb! She kicked out. I'm not sure how Lady Frost kicked out of that, other than the fact she is tough in her own right. I think that move took something out of me, and look at these monstrous chops by Kong. Those will just shake through your entire core. Elbow. Lock up, headlock. Lady Frost opting to go for like a technical style in this match is really smart. It shows what kind of competitor she is. That she can like figure out what to do. Implant Buster! Oh, and she no-sold it! She doesn't give a shit. And Awesome Kong trying to reverse this. But Lady Frost, just so quick. Definitely with speed advantage and technical ability advantage. And this whole season is going to be about power, so maybe, you know, not dealing with the power is the smartest thing you can do. Wear down the arms of Awesome Kong so she can't deliver that implant buster or that falling final power bomb. Get those weapons away, and then you might have an advantage. You might survive this debut match with Awesome Kong, because that's really what you have to do. She has to survive. A super kick right to the midsection. And again with these chops, Awesome Kong does not stop. Oh, so much damage being delivered. And Awesome Kong, oh, with the spinning fist. And there it was, that spinning Hurricane. And a kick out at 2.5. Just barely rolled the shoulder up. Snap suplex. Screaming with effort. And good night. I really expected Kong to come out and roll through this like it was nothing and basically get a squash match. But Lady Frost is putting up a defense there and a running clothesline of her own. And one to the back of the head. Cover smart. Two. And she might pull out an upset here. It is possible to defeat Kong, but it's going to be almost impossible right now. Power bomb. One, two, three. Goodbye. And yeah. She kicked out of one, but I don't think anybody's kicking it out of two. Number one contender for the Women's Championship is now Awesome Kong. That means next week she will face the winner of Scarlet Witch and Alexa Bliss. Every season we throw in some crazy characters, some comic book stuff, some superhero stuff, some video game related stuff. And that all kind of melds together just because those are the things I like. And these are the characters I want to see compete. And there was a trailer for the Blade video game. And I was like, man, if we're doing giants and monsters, technically a vampire is a monster. So we gotta have the Daywalker Blade. We have to. He's just so cool. I'm a fan of Blade. I thought it was a cool idea to have Blade here. But he's going up against the New York Problem. Bam Bam Bigelow, a hardcore legend that has been put through fire and the stage. You know, Bam Bam's been through it all and is a serious challenge for anybody, including Blade. So let's check this one out.
Fight.
Blocking the first strike of the match into the corner. Bam Bam with that iconic outfit, the flames on the bodysuit, the tattoos on the head. If he's not intimidating, then I don't know what is. And Bam Bam has the special statistic of unexpected explosions of speed. Every now and then he'll pull out something really fast and you just don't see it coming from somebody that's like 450 pounds. You know what I mean? Like, guys that are the size of a refrigerator should not be moving at the speed of a car. Bam Bam is a dangerous challenger here in the undercard. And it's a long show, so don't judge this episode for the rest of the episodes. The winners here may not be the winners at the end of the season. It's usually never the same. You just gotta stay tuned and see what happens as we follow the action. Leg drop to the head of Blade, back to his feet, all in black, as he does. The Daywalker, half vampire. And that allows him to walk in the daylight. And now he's got to deal with, the senton just splashing all of his weight onto Blade. And a low blow. Ding dong. Somebody's got to be home. Elbows. We're trading blows. And Blade falls down and, returning the favor with a head to the groin. And Blade getting up quickly. I mean, being half vampire may give him the aspect of, oh no! It just dropped on his head! Hold on a second! 1, 2! Oh my god! That was gross! And he's got a weapon! And he's making him bleed. I don't know why there was a count there. Mick Foley doesn't want any shenanigans! Dropped on his head again!
1, 2.
For the love of gory God, 2.5. I was trying to say that Blade is a tough guy, basically. He's got the endurance.
5 minutes gone.
Because the only way to kill a vampire is to stab it in the heart. And a choke slam. Really fast choke slam. Making short work of this match. As Bam Bam Bigelow got back suplexed and recovered first, and now a quick cover, trying to change things up and steal away a win, but no, Blade got the shoulder up, and now a punch to the heart. He has dealt with all kinds of creatures, but nothing like Bam Bam. Chokeslam, cover, and Mick Foley with a 2.5. Blood pouring out of the face of Bam Bam, and that's not going to stop him. He's bled many times before. He's no stranger to blood. I ain't no stranger to blood. And hopefully, Blade doesn't drink any of it. And again with the stabbing of the fork.
2.
There's not supposed to be a disqualification. Oh, jacking up the leg. And an elbow. We've never seen Blade in action before. We've never seen Bam Bam before. All new characters here in Season 9, except for, of course, returning champion Luke Cage, who dominated and won Season 8. And, of course, he'll be in action in our main event later today. Powerbomb! Stacked him up!
1, 2.
Surprised Blade was strong enough to get Bam Bam up like that. And a punch to the heart, trying to stop it from beating. And he's got a gun! Blade has a gun. Not the first gun we've seen. I mean, we had a couple characters with guns before.
1, 2.
Oh yeah, Blade uses all kinds of weapons to take on his opponents. And another powerbomb, stacking them up high. But unsuccessful attempt. And a quick chokeslam again by Bam Bam. Blood still pouring out of his face, up against the rope. Senton. Uh-oh, shotgun! And that'll blast anybody away. And he's stabbing him again. Bam Bam has the opportunity to tap out or give up here at 10 minutes into the match. And opts to continue fighting. Oh my god! Stop doing that! It's gross. A modified Rikishi driver. Drop kick. And that's the explosive speed I'm talking about. And another power bomb. Cover! No! It's just not working. I don't know why he keeps doing it. Trying to shoot the gun at him. Dodging bullets out here is Bam Bam Bigelow! Stop! It's gonna kill somebody. And how does Blade keep surviving it? I don't understand. Welcome to Hell's Kitchen. Bam Bam representing the state of New York. Drops him on his head again. And this time, finally, he gets it done. And there's a little cartwheel for the fans. I don't know if Blade knows where he is. He got dropped on his head about 10 times in a row. The Fire Thunder Driver. Yes, of course. And this is, of course, this is Fire Pro Wrestling. And next, here in the Undercard Season 9 Giants and Monsters, we have what I assume to be the #1 contender for the Tag Team Championship. That means the winners of this match will face Road Dogg and R-Truth next week. So it is Demolition, a legendary team, versus Bane and Solomon Grundy from the DC Universe. And Bane is a wrestler, so this kind of makes sense. I'm not sure how Solomon's going to do in a tag team, because he's kind of, a brainless zombie, essentially. But we'll see what happens here.
Fight.
Starting the match, I believe this is Smash, and him and Axe, of course, making up a very awkward BDSM-themed team of Demolition. A submission attempt to start the match. That's different. Off the ropes. Ooh, Bane is all juiced up on that venom, and he is ready for action here. I mean, we've seen some superhero teams and some super villain teams before. I don't know if you guys have seen anybody like Bane, the Bat Breaker himself. A luchador, as he calls himself. But that doesn't even make sense, because usually luchadors are like small and flippy. They do a lot of flips, and I don't think Bane's going to be doing any flips here, as he goes to his corner and makes a tag to Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Every Monday here at noon, weather permitting, the show continues. This is the Undercard. It's a weekly simulated show. CPU versus CPU. Wins and losses matter. There's a ranking system. Person with the highest ranking is #1 contender in all 3 divisions. Obviously, that's just how wrestling should work. Not always how it works, but that's how it should work, and so that's how we do it here. And Solomon Grundy, very slow. Going for something. I don't know what he's trying to do, but now he's got to deal with Demolition, who's going for the... Oh, double team! The Demolition device. And Solomon Grundy didn't even know it hit him. He's like dead, so I don't know if he's feeling pain. I don't understand how this is going to work. We're reaching new territories here today. Scoop Slam. Axe and Smash. Demolition. Hall of Famers. Old school style crossface. And Bane's just trying to break that up, as I believe Bane was tagged in and is the legal man now in this tag team matchup here. Neckbreaker. Now is that Axe on the shoulders, spinning around? Which one is Axe and which one is Smash, and does it even matter? Elbow to the back, knocks him down. Running clothesline did not connect at all. Headbutt did, though. Tag made to his partner. Now Demolition working together to get knocked down. But they're up again. And they'll probably get knocked down again. And a strike exchange as Bane takes a punch right to the mask. Elbow cover. 1, 2. Does Grundy know he can get involved? I'm not sure. Tag made, and I don't know what that was! Glitch and a bug! I don't know what that was supposed to be, but the game decided it was happening anyway. Double sledgehammer beatdown by Demolition. And I guess that's how they got their name, because they are deconstructing the wrestling norms here. Solomon Grundy. What is it? Born on a Monday, died on a Tuesday, did something else on a Sunday? I don't know. All I know is he is way too slow, but I guess if he hits you, it's definitely going to hurt. And there's a punch to the face of a legend. These slow clubbing blows are never going to connect, but the elbow did. Tag made. Which one is smashing and which one is axing? Knees. Damage dealt. Oh, backbreaker. And again. In the corner. Watch out for the elbow. Bane is there too.
10 minutes gone.
Axe is the one with the silver paint, but I think they both have silver paint, so that doesn't help.
Give up.
Axe is the one on the apron. Smash is the one in the ring. Got it. Okay, we're good. I know which is which now.
Give up.
I think.
Give up.
Spinebuster by Bane. 11 minutes into this tag match, trying to decide who will face R-Truth and Road Dogg next week for those titles, as we have to crown champions in a new season, and a double beatdown by Demolition. From behind. Oh! Huge punch to the gut. That'll hurt your kidneys. Tag to Solomon Grundy. And what the hell? Oh my god, clothesline from hell! What the clothesline from hell? That was crazy, dude. And now Axe, with control of the action, has to strike against an undead man. I'm pretty sure Solomon Grundy has survived a fight with Superman at one point. This guy just, he just doesn't feel anything. Unfortunately for him, he's not exactly the brightest bulb, you know? Not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed. But Demolition has a couple tools they'll be using. Oh, what a freakish slam there. And a smashing elbow by Smash. Gets taken down. Jumping elbow. Belly to belly in the corner. Going up high. Diving elbow did not connect. Solomon Grundy got up wobbly on a Monday, makes a tag, Happy New Year. And now Bane, taunting, calling for something. As Mick Foley, hey, what are you doing? Mick Foley, get involved. The referee's just letting a sleeper hold happen by somebody that wasn't even the legal man. And this is where the tag team kind of falls apart. Double beat down to Bane. Is he juiced up enough to survive it? Spinebuster going up top. He's gonna fly from the rooftops of Gotham. We've had superheroes, supervillains, DC, Marvel. We've had it all here on the Undercard. And Season 9 will be no different as Bane flexes on the audience. Elbow. Tombstone! And Solomon Grundy's got to be a fan of that move. 1, 2, and a kick out. I thought this one was... Oh, tombstone by Grundy! He was like, I'll do that too. Backbreaker. The bat breaker. Aha. See, I get it. I get why he does that. I don't know if he broke anyone's back on that one. Center of the ring, from behind. Sleeper into a big kick. Tag made on both sides. This match will continue until we have a number 1 contender. Oh boy. What the hell happened? Why is this match kind of glitchy? What is going on in this game today? Elbow drop. Everybody's trying to get involved. They all want to win and start off the season fresh with a victory. There's no better way to start off a season than with a win. At least then you can secure yourself and make sure you're not embarrassed with a big 0 in front of your name. We have had a couple characters that have run through this gauntlet of the undercard without a single win. It has happened, like, at least 3 times. Which is kind of crazy. I mean, we had April O'Neil and Bully Ray and clothesline! Turning him upside down. Cover! 1, 2! Can Bane get there in time? Kick out, it didn't matter. Grundy is unbelievable, and a powerbomb by Bane, and now Demolition are in trouble as Solomon Grundy's trying to get control, but he keeps getting clobbered by Demolition. And just the experience. Wait a minute, he's back from the dead. Grundy is back from the dead. Tag to Bane. Double move. I don't know what that's supposed to be. The hug and bug. TKO. And a flex on everybody. 21-minute tag match. Oh, and a discus. Will it ever end? Or will this match go on forever? That's the real question. TKO! Welcome to the show. Gets up groggy, and Bane is wasting time by flexing, and now he's going to pay for it. Backbreaker. Smash! Oh, cutter! But he no-sold it. He doesn't give a shit. And Bane, he doesn't know what you're into, reversal. Back and forth we go all day long. Elbow. Tag to Solomon Grundy. Spinning punch. And now Grundy, he's not even legal. That's not, oh, what the hell? Body splash, and Mick Foley's gonna go for the count. Oh, kick out. We almost had new number 1 contender. I don't know if I love this match or I hate this match. It's all over the place, man. Rock bottom. And Solomon Grundy's just doing anything he can think of, and that's not too much because he's an idiot. An empty-headed zombie for sure. Shin breaker. And now Demolition working together to keep Grundy down. Axe from behind. Still on the ground here. What is Grundy calling for? Something big, something bad? No, he gets shut down by the freak slam. But he got up first. Grundy. Again. Oh, center of the ring. Axe. Trying to cut this one short. Even though it's been long. 26 minutes now. Choke slam. And he's very excited. Look at him go. Double elbows. Axe going 2v1 against the DC supervillains. 2, 3! Demolition stole it with a small package. and they will be going up against 2 Live Crew next week. All right, that was a match. That was a match. Next up, we have the debut of the most requested character in Undercard history. I'm not joking. I got more put Geralt in messages than anyone else. Geralt of Rivia from Witcher is here. And of course he is, because he fights monsters. That's what he's known for. And what monster is he fighting today in the first episode of Season 9? It's Big Sexy Kevin Nash. 1/3 of NWO, the most controversial trio in wrestling history. They changed wrestling forever, but Kevin Nash is here on his own in the Undercard division. Let's get it. This is awesome. I know.
Fight.
It's completely simulated. I'm just here watching along with you. I have no idea what's going to happen. This is the debut of Geralt. And I'm sure he's thinking to himself, fuck. He's not a man of many words. But he knows how to fight a monster. And I'm not sure if he's drinking mutagens or potions. But I know he is Geralt. And he's dealt with bigger and badder than Kevin Nash. But Kevin Nash, obviously, in a wrestling match, has the experience advantage. And experience, we said it earlier, comes into play. In these big match situations, Kevin Nash has been a world champion. He's faced the biggest names. Oh, the finger poke of doom! 2 minutes into the match, and we already saw the most controversial move in wrestling history. Kevin Nash with the finger poke of doom knocked Geralt all the way outside of the ring. And a sledgehammer and a kick to the back of the leg, and Kevin Nash already taking control of this match early. Geralt just trying to strike back at this 7'3" giant. And if you guys don't know, Kevin Nash is also in a bunch of movies. He's friends with Adam Sandler, so he's in a bunch of Adam Sandler movies. He's in Grandma's Boy, and he was in The Punisher, and he's been in a lot of cool movies. I wouldn't call him a great actor, but he acts, okay? I wouldn't even call Kevin Nash a great wrestler. But he wrestles, you know what I mean? Wearing all red, starting off the new year hot. Big Sexy with a big boot. Off the ropes. Counter kick. Geralt taking down the big man. Knee to the side of the head and a spinning roll kick.
Give up.
Headlock.
Give up.
Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia, getting clotheslined. And Kevin Nash wrenching the neck. 5 minutes into this match. Oof. Big sledgehammer. And we've seen a lot of video game characters compete in the undercard before. So it'll be really interesting to see how this season goes for Geralt, you know? He could go one of two ways. Or, well, one of three ways. Usually it's, you know, complete failure, complete success, or middle of the road. And we've seen, you know, Kratos and Krew and all those characters compete before. Geralt should be no different with the DDT. But Kevin Nash back to his big feet. Headlock again. Mick Foley calling for a rope break. Referee Mick Foley, no stranger to dealing with Kevin Nash, that's for sure. They feuded at one point. Don't think that'll come into play, though. It's We've told Mick Foley not to get involved personally. He's got to call this right down the middle. And the walls of Jericho. That Boston Crab sunk in deep. Geralt's got a hold of Kevin Nash. Drops him down with an elbow. And again with this DDT. Just simple and effective strategy by Geralt. Don't gotta do nothing fancy. Spine buster. And now a stretch muffler working on the legs.
Give up.
Chop the big tree down. And this is an absolute redwood. Big boot misses. And now he's going to pay for it. Oh! What a strike to the arm. Geralt's going to wear down your limbs and break you apart. He will find your weakness. He's got a bestiary all about it. Off the ropes. Big shoulder tackle. What the hell?
What?
Oh no! Jackknife! Oh God! And the elbow. 1, 2, kick out Geralt! Oh, he did. He barely did. That jackknife powerbomb came out of nowhere, and it shook the ground.
Yeah!
Oh, Griffin Trap! Griffin Trap! The finisher submission by Geralt. And a choke slam. He just paid for it. Leg drop. He learned that leg drop from Hulk Hogan. And a boot turns him upside down. Geralt back to his feet and just ran into a fist. Elbow. And now center of the ring. Submission applied. Pulls at his hair. Kevin Nash will play dirty and do anything he can to get through this match just to get a victory. Uh-oh. Slams him down. Rolling arm lock. Again. Geralt going for the joint manipulation. Strike battle between these two. Ugh. Punched in the gut. Oh! Backslide! And he squeaked out of that one. Suplex drop by Nash. Calling for the end. Geralt could be in trouble. Big boot knocks him down. Again! Woo! Rolling arm lock. Fujiwara style. Armbar applied. Nash has to escape, and he powers out. Chokeslam leg drop combination again by Nash. And this is probably the longest wrestling match Nash has ever had. He can't go for too long. I think the longer this match goes, the better it'll fare for... Oh, there it is! And I said it at the perfect time. Critical submission. He might have broken Kevin Nash's arm with the Griffin Trap. Geralt with the finish. The critical. It did favor Geralt, and it favored all the video game fans. Geralt with his debut victory. That'll make people happy. It wasn't super easy, though. And I don't think it's going to be easy for him in the future. But next up, we have our Women's Championship on the line. It is Scarlet Witch, Wanda Maximoff versus Alexa Bliss. Two queens going for a crown.
Fight.
Almost exactly an hour into the show. And don't ask me questions if I don't have the time to read them while I'm doing match commentary. We're trying to focus on the matches here. Chop to the chest. Scarlet Witch is a much different character than I think everyone's used to here. Most characters, or most performers, are physical. Wrestling is a physical art. It's a form of combat. It's a form of competition. But Scarlet Witch uses like magic and telekinesis and mind control. So it'll be interesting to see how she even deals with Alexa Bliss, who is a multiple-time women's champion, one of the top female wrestlers of all time. Alexa Bliss, even though she is the smallest person on the roster, is here in Season 9, Giants and Monsters, simply for the fact she calls herself Daddy's Little Monster. I don't know what that means, but I'm pretty sure... Oh, there it is! The spell cast upon Alexa Bliss! She could not control her body. And now there's a weird noise happening. Double knees, insult to injury! Alexa Bliss ain't gonna wait for me. She's gonna keep going. Going up top. Diving body, but it did not connect. Alexa Bliss now capitalizing on that mistake, and that's what she will do. The spell did not connect, but I can hear the noise. It's like a rattling... There's a snake rattle happening. Oh my goodness. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, we also have Harley Quinn on the roster, but she is not in competition today. And I think everybody wants to see Harley versus Alexa Bliss, and I promise it'll happen eventually, just not right now. Obviously, this is the Women's Championship, and it's all about these two. Cat fight! Cat fight! Scarlet Witch choking Alexa. I'm not sure what Mick Foley's doing. There's no DQ. We gotta explain the rules to Mick Foley. He might be needing of a concussion protocol. Usually the performers need that, not the referee, but hey, things are different. Oh, hey! Shout out to CM Punk there! As Wanda Maximoff locks in an Anaconda Vice. But I think Alexa might have had her foot on the rope. Yeah, we kind of stretched the word Giants and Monsters a little bit. I mean, the characters call her a monster, and she pulled that chair out of her imagination. If you never watched WandaVision, she can create objects out of thin air. And that is what she just did there. WandaVision is unironically really good. I kind of loved it. I'm not like the biggest Marvel fan in the world, but WandaVision kind of fucks. Like, no joke. I was like, yeah, this show gets me. Like, this is kind of exactly what I'm into. And we'll see how Alexa Bliss deals with all these magic and mystics. Oh! Drops her down on her head. One, two. And the witch did not get the win as Alexa kicks out at 2.5. Slap to the face, slap to the chest. Just striking, kicking, and a telekinesis choke slam. I've never seen that before. Reverse cutter. Scarlet Witch is doing things I never even knew were possible. Again, telekinesis choke slam. Goddamn, using the force. And she's stomping a mud hole in Alexa Bliss right now. What the hell? You better get out of there, girl. This is spooky. Oh, eat the feet to the arm. Alexa Bliss has been in championship matches before. This is no different, but now she might be in big trouble as the Anaconda Vice is locked in almost exactly 10 minutes into this match. You could tap out, or you could pass out, or you could just wake up with a broken arm. And again! Bullseye! It connected! It's over! new women's champion, Scarlet Witch. The dead eye. And she dropped her right on her head. So officially we have tag team champions. 2 Live Crew, Road Dogg and R-Truth, and now we have a women's champion in Season 9, Scarlet Witch. And next up, we will determine our Undercard champion. Defending from Season 8, of course, the bulletproof Luke Cage. A Marvel superhero who is super strong and super tough. But 75 years of success is against him. Godzilla fans are eating right now, okay? They are having the time of their life because there's a Monarch series that I've heard is really good, but I don't have Apple TV or whatever the hell it's on. Godzilla -1 was like one of the best movies I saw last year. We're getting Godzilla X Kong in like 2 or 3 months from now. Godzilla is kind of at his peak in terms of cultural success, which is crazy because he's been around for 75 years and bum, bum, bum. He is here now for the first time. The King of Monsters. This is our main event. It is Godzilla versus Luke Cage. Get your butts ready because I don't think Tokyo's going to be standing when we're done. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Godzilla is here in the undercard, and it's a test of strength, and nobody beats Godzilla. He will tackle you through the side of a building. Oh God, elbow, and Luke Cage has never been outmatched before. But there's a first time for everything, and a couple uppercuts by Luke Cage, and that got shut down immediately as Godzilla is bipedal. He might have cut his tail short, but he's here to do some serious damage. Tackle. And there ain't no monster like Godzilla. You want to talk big? He towers over buildings. You want to talk giant? He's battled with King Kong. You want to talk monster? He's literally the king of monsters, and he just blocked that strike from our champion, Luke Cage, trying to reign and defend as Season 8 winner going into the next season. That is the bonus of being the champion at the end of a season. And an elbow knocks down Luke Cage. And, oh, reversal! That might be the only way you're getting Godzilla off of you, headbutt. I don't think you'll be seeing anything fancy from Godzilla. It's going to be plain and simple, massive damage done, jumping suplex. 3 minutes into this title match. And whoever is the champion here will have to defend against The Big Show next week. So, that's going to be kind of crazy. Oh my God, spear! And Luke Cage got up right away. Spinning backdrop, but Godzilla will not stop. I don't know if there's a way to stop him. He eats nukes for breakfast. What can you do to hurt Godzilla? I don't think we've had a character anywhere close to the levels of Godzilla. I mean, statistically, it's just insane. And he's biting the champion right now. And Luke Cage is already bleeding. Oh boy. Good night! Oh, last ride! Oh, 2.5. Godzilla almost claimed the championship. 5 minutes, and this is a squash match! Luke Cage is getting absolutely thrashed and throttled right now like never before. I mean, he kind of struggled against Shao Kahn last season, but that was about it. Luke Cage was one of the most dominant champions we've ever seen here in the undercard. He's a superhero. He's bulletproof. But this is Godzilla we're talking about. Discus clothesline. Finally, he strikes back, getting a move in. 6 minutes into the match. Oh, trying to steal the win. Will Godzilla kick out? And he did. Only somebody crazy like Mick Foley could contain Godzilla in a wrestling match right now. Elbow. Bum, bum, bum. Kick out. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Tornado kick. Dun, 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 dun.
1, 2.
I wish I could, like, download the Godzilla theme to this game, but it's very complicated to do that without hacking and modding. And I don't want to screw things up too bad.
1, 2.
Biting again.
3.
Luke Cage getting chewed up and spit out. Delivers a couple uppercuts into the corner and another tornado kick there by Godzilla. In the corner and in a lot of trouble. Goodbye! He just tossed him outside and Godzilla is claiming his territory. Spear did not connect. Luke Cage has to take advantage, but he just can't. He just can't do anything. And he's getting stepped on. Oh! I think Luke Cage has done one move to Godzilla. Look at this, he's sitting on him. The dominance. The control. And this is what we expected, I think. I think I expected this from Godzilla. But against Luke Cage? This is mind-blowing. Oh! Just barely takes him down. Desperate kick by Luke. And a kick. Back of the head. Center of the ring. Nowhere to go but home. Godzilla is your new Undercard champion. Again, for the second season, a defending champion is beaten in his first defense. Unbelievable that Godzilla will be the first champion of Season 9 going forward. I'm going to update that command real quick. Just put those champions in so y'all can know who the winner was. And let's do a quick recap of the show. We started with number 1 contender, Big Show, who knocked out Braun Strowman with a big punch, that weapon of mass destruction. All it takes is one punch from the Big Show to knock out pretty much anybody. Then we crowned new tag team champions, 2 Live Crew. That's Road Dogg and R-Truth. Then Awesome Kong and Lady Frost had a pretty impressive competition, but Awesome Kong is now number 1 contender and will face Scarlet Witch next week. Blade, unsuccessful in his debut against Bam Bam Bigelow, who he could not control whatsoever. Axe and Smash Demolition are going to be number 1 contenders. So I believe next week, yeah, it'll be Road Dogg and R-Truth versus Demolition for the tag titles. And then we had Geralt of Rivia making his debut here in the Undercard, getting a big first victory. And it should be interesting seeing where he goes from there. Then, of course, Scarlet Witch crowned new women's champion over Alexa Bliss. And we will see the rest of the women's division in future weeks to come. I mean, there's not enough time to have everybody on one episode, so there's still a lot of characters that you guys have not seen. So just stay tuned week after week to see where this season goes. And of course, in our main event, we had Godzilla versus Luke Cage, and it was a squash match. I mean, there's no beating around the bush. Godzilla absolutely dominated Luke Cage, no questions asked. And I'm scared that Luke Cage might never get another chance. But I'm even more scared that Godzilla might hold that title for the rest of forever. thank you so much for watching this episode. I'm sorry about the long intro, but we gotta explain who is in the show. I have to do the roster breakdown, and there's a lot of characters, like I mentioned, that you will have to wait till next week, and there's a few that won't even show up till week 3. So we'll be back next week with the Undercard Season 9, and it'll be the first premium live event. All the titles will be on the line. Have a great day, Happy New Year, and I'll see you all in the future.